You're listening to all of it on WNYC. I'm Allison Stewart. His Golden Messenger is a musical project led by MC Taylor, who wrote the songs for a new album while traveling all over the country. It's the 11th studio album for the project, and it's called I'm People. Taylor describes the record as being about, quote, running towards and away from things, about reasonable and realistic hope and expectations, about having babies, getting older, love and lust and luck and music. I'm People is out now, and I'm joined by His Golden Messenger in studio, who's going to perform live. It's so nice to meet all of you, including the drummer in the room.
Thanks for having us.
Sure, you're going to perform a song for us. What are we going to hear?
Yeah, we're going to start with the tune called In the Middle of It.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Darkest of mornings, falling rose, while she kept on run so true. I was a voice in the chorus, in the cornflower blue, driving in the middle of it, in the middle of it. Oh, just a little one. Love it, oh, just a little one. Hearts run wild under the sawdust moon. At the foot of the mountain, I see you when I see you. In the middle of it, oh, just a little one. In the middle of it, just a little one. In the middle of it, oh, just a little one. In the middle of it, oh, just a little one. Through those days, those perfect days when all was revolution and light, one babe that was right, running on a road, what with black tinted lenses, rain in Santa Maria, I guess that's how it ends. In the middle of it, oh, just a little one. In the middle of it, oh, just a little one. In the middle of it,
Sounds good. That's His Golden Messenger, In the Middle of It, from the album I'm People. MC Taylor, Mike, as we've been told, Mike.
Yeah.
That's the first song on the record, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Why is that the first song on the record?
Well,
there's a good story there.
I mean, I don't know if there is. I haven't thought of this question before. I mean, you know, the record starts with a fade in, and I think that we just thought it would be cool to like drop listeners into feeling like they're entering a story that's already happening. You know, so I think that thematically the tune maybe touches on some common themes throughout the record, and it also felt like kind of an inviting way to bring people in.
What are those common themes?
Well, you repeated what I had written at the top of this thing. I mean, it's just like, sort of like the balance of like joy and grief and chaos all at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is something that I've really have struggled with for a long time. This idea that like we sort of have to live on the whole wide spectrum of emotions all at once. You know, like I don't get to be, I'm happy today. Today's a great day. There's nothing complicated happening today. It's like, I'm feeling happy today. That's okay. I don't feel guilty about that. The world is chaos. Life is complicated. And also, I feel okay today.
You did some writing on the album in Bolinas,
Yes.
right? And so Bolinas is kind of funny because it's one of those places where the locals take down the signs.
Yeah.
So you can't find it.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
a beautiful
I think
place.
historically, it definitely has the it has that reputation. I found it very inviting. I've been there a lot of times in my life
Yeah.
because I used to live in San Francisco, and it kind of almost seems, you know, that reputation almost. I didn't never really found it to be true.
Well, the right people find it.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
guess.
it's okay.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, have you been there?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, it's an amazing place. One incredible thing about Bolinas that a lot of people don't know, and most people shouldn't even care about, but someone like me does, is that for a while in the late 60s and early 70s, despite the fact that town is tiny, there were more famous, well-known poets that lived there than anywhere else, certainly in America.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a couple of them moved there, and then the rest of them were like, oh, maybe that's the place to be.
Yeah.
So
I had a boyfriend in San Francisco who was an artist, and
Yeah.
he taught me about it, and I was like, and he told me, like, this is a place that's sort of secret.
Yeah.
Sort of our place.
it still sort of feels that way to me.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, I come at it from really an outsider's perspective. I don't have like I don't have any arcane knowledge about the place.
Why was it a good place to find inspiration for you?
I mean, it started because I was close to there when I ended up. I was in between legs of a tour that had been going on for a while, and I was up around Northern California, and I have a friend that lives there. I asked her if she knew of a place I could crash just because it was easy enough to get to, but I mean, spiritually, it seemed like it made sense. It's the I'm from California, and the landscape, first of all, felt familiar and a little bit nostalgic because I spent so much time in Northern California. So I think at that moment in time, I was looking for something that like would maybe hold me for a couple days.
Sure.
that felt familiar and kind of comforting.
We're talking to MC Taylor and His Golden Messenger. The new album is called I'm People. Why is it called I'm People?
Well, again, I think thematically it just, you know, I think one of the big themes on this record is this idea that like we can't really do life alone. And again, this is like something that is my own awakening. So I'm not necessarily telling people. I'm just telling people how it feels to me. I've always been like a very isolated person. Happily so, I've always thought. But I think I've realized as I've gotten older that there's just so much that we can only do with other people. We can only accomplish, like, there's a lot of like emotional heavy lifting that you can't really do alone. And I like the fact that it's a simple title consisting of two very simple words that I felt like I hadn't really seen together. So the like grammar of it is a little funny.
It's a little funky.
Which I love. And it also felt like something that like Curtis Mayfield might have like used as an album title or song title at some point. And Curtis is like one of the like bright stars in my firmament.
We're going to hear another song from I'm People. What are we going to hear?
Should we do Who You Gonna Run To? Yeah, we'll do Who You Gonna Run To.
It was Tuesday night at the by and by, in the fiddles and the sawdust. Hard as it's been for everyone, I never felt so perfect. Where you gonna run to? Who you gonna run to? What makes you feel so alive? Who you gonna run to? Every matchbox dude with a crooked smile, he's got a heart that needs protecting. Make me a lightness of you in the moonlight. That wind's never gonna catch me. Where you gonna run to? Who you gonna run to? What makes you feel so alive? Who you gonna run to? Joker moon hangs on the mountain, coast to coast through the static. As the midnight poet philosophizes all night long, one never felt so perfect. Where you gonna run to? Who you gonna run to? What makes you feel so alive? Who you gonna run to? Where you gonna run to? Who you gonna run to? What makes you feel so alive? Who you gonna run to? Where you gonna run to? Who you gonna run to? What makes you feel so alive? Who you gonna run to?
That's from the album I'm People, Hiscold Messenger. My guest is MC Taylor. So you recorded this up in the Hurley Woodstock area at a church,
Yeah.
the Dreamland Recording Studio, right off 28. I can
Yep.
see it in my mind.
Yeah.
Describe what it was like to record in that church.
Well, it felt very, it felt like a very sacred space, even for non-believers. And I was there with almost everybody that's in this room with me today. I should introduce all these
Please
folks.
do.
Yeah. So, I've got JT Bates playing the drums over here, Cameron Ralston playing the bass guitar, Chris Berner is playing the guitar, and Rhett Huffman is playing the piano over here.
So remember their names, and they're all in the church with you.
Yeah, so Rhett is the only one that wasn't there. Everybody else, we were all there for about a week with our friend Josh Kaufman, and I don't know. It was kind of cold that week. It was April, but it was cold and blustery, and we just were in this big church. It was also, we were also staying there. And I don't know, we were kind of like all arranged in a circle, just facing each other, and a lot of the stuff is live. A lot of the, including the vocals, were just performances that we then added to. But I think our friend Josh Kaufman was really like producing that session, and I think his vision was to make sure that you heard, this group of friends making music together. That felt like the intention of it.
Without sounding too woo-woo, I think the Catskill Mountains have something for artists. There's something there.
I mean, I certainly feel that way. I'm a big music obsessive person, and there's a long lineage of music that we all love that comes from that place. Music that was either written or arranged or composed or recorded in that place. So the choice of working there was intentional in that way. Like, we definitely wanted to be in touch with that, whatever that energy is.
This album is part of a project called I'm People Project. Tell me a little bit about that.
As we were starting to think about like how we would introduce this record and its themes to the wider world, when I say we, I mean like me and like my crew of people that I work with that aren't musicians. I think we kept coming back to this theme of people needing people, and everybody, the ways that people articulate themselves out into the world and communicate and like sort of express vulnerability. And we kicked around a bunch of ideas about like how would we invite people into a space to do that felt like it was somehow connected with the themes of this record. And what we landed on is what we've called the People Project, which is just like a place on the Hiss website, but also like a way to share out into the world via social media, like just super simple ways that people articulate themselves. Like it might come from someone that's an artist, so it might be a painting, or it might be a photograph of a place they love, or like a poem, or not even as composed as a poem, like a journal entry, or that's essentially what it is. It's like a more curated, kinder social media. Not that like I have any intention or desire to like be in the social media business, but that's essentially what it was, is like a curated space of humanity.
How can people participate?
All they got to do is just go to hissgoldenmessenger.com, and you'll find a little like tab that says I'm People Project, and if you click on it, you can just see this big gallery of stuff that people have submitted. It
sounds like the way we all want analog to come back.
I mean, sort of.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It feels kind and like maybe a little naive. And
it's okay.
No, it's totally like we need that. I mean, my God, like we need kindness. We need like naive feelings, and I don't know. Just we need humanness.
You're going to go on tour later this year. I got to get this in here. You'll be at Irving Plaza on November 6th. Do you still enjoy touring?
Yeah.
You do?
It takes me a second now to get into the rhythm of it, but like it is a gift to play music with friends. Like life could be way worse. So it's good for me to keep perspective.
All right, let's play some more music with friends. What are we going to hear?
We're going to do a tune called Mercy Avenue.
This is Hiss Golden Messenger.
Everybody's getting older. Jesse's having a baby. Times are tighter than ever on Mercy Avenue, baby. The boys on the corner been knowing better than them with the PhDs. Sometimes you do right for nothing on Mercy Avenue, baby. If I'm too high to mess with, I'm alright, mama. Did you find another man? I'm alright, mama. You know where I am. Lucy's living in a Cadillac. It smells like slow rain. Old dog said she ain't coming back. Mercy Avenue savage. When I'm happy as a dog swimming, when I'm lonely as an orphan, there's nowhere that I'd rather be than Mercy Avenue, baby. If I'm too high to mess with, I'm alright, mama. Did you find another man? I'm alright, mama. You know where I am. Everybody's getting older. Jesse's having a baby. I'm just another soldier from Mercy Avenue, baby. From Mercy Avenue, baby. From Mercy Avenue, baby. From Mercy Avenue, baby. From Mercy Avenue, baby.
That was his Golden Messenger. The new album is called I'm People. My guest has been MC Taylor. Mike, thanks for joining us.
So glad to be here. Thank you for
We're
having
glad
us.
to have you. There's more All of It on the way.